I wanted to capture what my hair looks like because I did a retwist, my first retwist.
These days, I don't really care for all that empty conversation. No, these days, I don't care for competition. You're the one that's racing. No, I don't really want to talk about what I got coming out next. I'm not showing up to one note just to show up in front of your friends. I don't really want to meet you.
So yeah, I'm going to braid my hair now, and I'll show you what it looks like when I finish. Okay, so I'm done with my protective style. I don't know.
Oh, well, I'll just wait till it's finished.
Oh no, that's all right. You can go right in. He's in there alone.
Got my little pigtails. I might cross them, pin them up. That's very Jessica. So, I don't know. We'll see.
No, I ain't got the energy. No, I ain't got the energy. No, for this time that I'm wasting, spent on the surface. I don't wanna fake it, cause I realize that I ain't got the energy. No, I ain't got the energy. No, and ain't nothing social about the media. Try to get deep, but you draw me about the leader, and it's weighing me down. I'm alone in the crowd. Can't fake it now. Can't fake it now. Now you see why I'm exhausted by the thought of hanging out in public just cause it's a look. No, I won't pretend that I had a good time, cause I ain't got the energy. No, 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 for this time that I'm wasting, spent on the surface. I don't wanna fake it, cause I realize that I ain't got the energy. No, I ain't got the energy. Yeah. No, I ain't got. No, I ain't got. No, I ain't got. These days, I don't really care for all that empty conversation. No, these days, I don't care for competition. You're the one that's racing. No, I don't really want to talk about what I got coming out next. I'm not showing up to one note just to show up in front of your friends. I don't really want to meet you out just to have something to post about. Lately I get real exhausted by the thought of having to pretend that I had a good time.
I reached my 6-month lock anniversary as of yesterday, and today is December 6th, and I have my first professional lock appointment. So I just wanted to check in. Not much has changed since I last did a recording of my hair, but I just kind of pushed my hair back. Like, I kind of usually start with like a part, which is hard to see right now because my new growth, but I just parted there because that's how I used to wear my hair when it was natural, and even when I used to straighten it back in the day. So yeah, so just kind of have it groomed a little bit, so nothing fancy. And like I said, my locks need to be redone. It has now been 2 months since I did my last retwist, but I've only done 2 retwists on my hair, and I did it myself. over this entire 6-month period. So for me, it's kind of like my first time getting a retwist. Somebody called my hair like a semi freeform, which is probably an accurate description of what I've been doing, because I just kind of let it do its own thing.
No, I won't pretend that I had a good time, 'cause I ain't got the energy. Oh no, I ain't got the
Okay, so this is my before my appointment, and then this is my after.
spitting on the surface. I don't wanna fake it, 'cause I realize that I ain't got the energy. No, I ain't got the energy. Yeah. Oh no, I ain't got. Oh no, I ain't got. Oh no, I ain't got.
Yeah, my hair appointment went great, and I was just like so pleased, like, oh my goodness, I haven't seen my hair look like this. In month 5, I went through a period of highly considering cutting my locks off, and not that I seriously contemplated it, but it was like I found myself having these thoughts about, like, what if I cut all my hair off? And then I was like, no, I don't want to go back and have to like grow my hair back out, go through that process again. And I just was kind of like at a point of like contemplating, like, what do I do with my hair at this point? Don't really know what to do. I just was kind of tired of it. I think I just wanted it to look like something other than what it looked like right now. And I don't necessarily mean that to say I wanted it to revert away from being my hair in its natural state. I just was saying this to say, like, I wanted it to look like locks, or however, I don't know. I think it was just the grooming process. Like, I wanted it to look like a groom style, and it just looked like my natural hair, just kind of, and it a little more out all over the place than it would be if my hair was in its natural texture. So that was, like I said, 5 months, and I just was kind of like, kind of getting over this process, like kind of tired of it, like. So I'd say about 2 weeks. That was 5 months, and then about the 5 month and 2 week point. At the 5 month and 2 week point, that's when I came to the conclusion that I'm gonna let someone do my hair. It's time. And that's when I reached out and scheduled my appointment, and I felt great after I did that. Like, everything went back to normal. I did have a pep talk with myself about the thoughts I was having, because I just feel like it was like a negative thought pattern, just kind of losing hope for the process instead of like just trusting that, like, this is what I want, all is well, all is good. I'm grateful that I don't have to be around a lot of people right now, because a lot of times when I'm not sure of myself and my own trait, whatever that might be, in this case it would be my hair, then people reflect that back to me. And then people tend to be very particular about hair, especially a woman's hair, especially a black woman's hair. Like, and it being groomed and looking a certain way and neat, and my hair just hasn't looked like that, and I'm completely okay with that. But I'm just grateful that I don't have to be around a lot of opinions right now, where I have to kind of remind myself all the time throughout the day that it's okay for me to be just what it is, you know. So I admit that helps. However, I did reach a point at 5 months where I was like, okay, I'm kind of ready to tap out. I'm kind of over it. And yeah, so I'm glad I held in, because today was like delightful to have someone else do my hair and I didn't have to touch it. One of the major things I was concerned about was my parting system. I did it myself, and my mother helped me a little bit, but it was mainly me setting up my grid, and it's difficult to see, nor did I necessarily know what I was doing. I was utilizing like different YouTube videos and concepts and images from like Pinterest to kind of figure out what it should look like, but even then it wasn't perfect. One of the major questions I had was, were some of my locks too small? And how do I tell? Because I wasn't able to be consistent. I've noticed that like some of my locks are really big and then others are really small, and I'm just like, I thought I was parting them just about the same. I know in certain areas they were a little larger, but that's not the ones that I'm talking about. Like they were in areas that I thought they were small. So I'm just like, but then the ones that are a little bigger, I'm like, I actually really like them. Say that's to say, when I went to him, he let me know as he was doing it. He was like, so are you okay with me combining your locks? Because a lot of your locks are really small and it's gonna be brittle because of your hair texture. And I don't want them to break when they get older. And I was just like, let's do that now. Because that was my question. I was like, I genuinely don't know, and I can't see it, I can't fix it. I also can't alter my parts right now. So just if you can see in the front, you can see it's like, oh my god, it looks like I got normal parts. Like I had a professional do it. It looks so pretty. I was like, oh my god, like I was amazed. Like I literally looked at my hair like, wow, I started that. Like yay. So I think I just say all that to say, maintaining and preserving liberated thoughts through this process is so necessary, because I think it just greatly impacts what the end result is. And I'm very happy with the state of my hair. And it took for me to see it down. He made a comment to me because I kind of went in there. Well, you saw what my hair looked like when I went in there. But it was kind of like a fro. But his comment to me at the end was, I was wondering when you came in what your scalp looked like. And I just started laughing because I knew what he was saying. He was just saying that like I was semi free-forming my hair, so he couldn't see like my parting system or my scalp at all when I came in. It looked like a fro with locks dangling. And when he finished, it was just like, and he sat me under the dryer, but when he got done, it was so nice and like flat and neat, and I just was like, wow, it looked like completely different. So yeah, that was eye-opening, because I just was like, that's how my hair is gonna look when it's locked. It was just like I had to process it and take it in, like it's so pretty and it's so different. And like I just like am excited to do like really feminine hairstyles, and just like, yeah, it's gonna be fun. So I'm excited. I'm looking forward to the next 6 months. I do have to consider whether or not I'm going to go to get my hair done once a month, or if I'm going to just continue to do it myself and then go check in with him. Because initially I was like, okay, I'll come back in 2 months at most, not at most, at least 2 months, and then say, but I might just wait another 6 and come back. And after like seeing my hair and him saying his comments, I was kind of like he pretty much doesn't want me to even wash it without being in his room, in his hands. Because he's like, I can just put it right back and I know exactly what I'm doing. And I'm like, he's right, because I've done this. I've done it. And I'm just like, child. I was like, it took him an hour and a half, hour 45 minutes to retwist my entire head. I was like, I would have done it in 3 days and spent approximately 2 hours each day. Maybe on a good day an hour, but like that's still at least 3 hours, 3 to 6 hours to do my hair, and he did an hour and 45 minutes, and I ain't have to do nothing but sit. So it's got a lot to think about, and I just keep having a vision of like what it looked like when I came from under the dryer. It's like, oh my god, that's my hair, that's my hair. So I was gonna whisper it, but I was like, I don't know if y'all can hear me if I whisper. So yeah, I don't know, we'll see.
Social about the media, try to get deep, but you draw me